Welcome back to Unwanted Opinions. Happy October, everybody. I have been on a hiatus, but I do have a lot of spooky stuff coming your way. So, to kick off some spooky season, let's start with an unwanted opinion on Halloween Ends. I just saw this over the weekend and I am still processing this movie. So, to start off, I will say it's a lot less messy and chaotic than Halloween Kills, which I am really liking. See, the point with Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills is to go into PTSD and how people have handled coping for 40 years after the babysitter murders. And Michael Myers. And how he is still this demon that haunts this town. Now, in Halloween Ends, anybody who's seen it, they do kind of move away from Michael, but also very much sticking to Michael. It's like they kind of season of the witched it, but didn't. If you know, you know. Now, I know for Halloween Kills, a lot of things people, myself included at the time, were really pissed off about was Michael Myers being a supernatural kind of being. Like, it really showed they were trying to get away from that in 2018, and then they went back to it in Halloween Kills. Now, if you watch Halloween Ends, I did click in. Michael Myers is pure evil. He is the embodiment of pure evil, and pure evil is a supernatural force. It's just coming in the form of Michael Myers. That is all I can really go into right now, because if I go too deep into it, I'm gonna spoil the movie, and we don't spoil brand new movies here. You know my rules. 6 months or older, you've had your time. This is not even a week old. So, I don't know really how to feel about this. Like, I like it. I do find the ending very satisfying. That is my opinion. I might get lynched for that because there are so many others saying that it was horrible and that this movie was a dumpster fire. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place, and there's some points you feel like you're kind of watching two movies separately but simultaneously, which is really messed up. But overall, it's kind of nice to also watch kind of the recovery stages of all the PTSD and the trauma that Michael Myers has caused and how people are moving on from it, especially Laurie in the movie. Now, again, I won't go into too much details. You know, for the storyline, it feels like the writers were kind of they realized at some point they fucked up, but instead of going back and fixing it, they're like, nah, if I just keep writing, it'll get better. It'll fix itself. It's fine. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Yeah, they're gonna know. It's like, that's the same mentality of when you're on a road trip and you mix your exit. And it's like, oh, it's fine. If I just keep going, I'll get to my destination. No, you're just going to end up lost. And if you're going to an event, you're going to be late, which is fucking rude. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, I don't have much else to say on Halloween Ends, unfortunately. Just not without spoiling it. You know, maybe this time next year I can go into a deeper dive after I've had time to process it. Oh, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do that next year. But for now, keep an eye out. I will be releasing some more Halloween content this week, including going into the different timelines for Michael Myers from 1978 to where we are now in 2022. Because, okay, there are a lot of timelines, but at the same time, there's only 3. And then you have your other stories like Season of the Witch and the Rob Zombie reboots, which I will touch on those as well. Also, I will be releasing another video ranking all of the Halloween movies in my personal ranking, and I guess you'll just have to find out where Halloween Ends ranks. Also, I tried this on TikTok last year and had some great feedback where I did an event called Halloween, where I upload a new video every day with a different movie, and why I love watching them. So yeah, last year was my top movies to get me in the spooky spirit. This year is a completely different theme, so stay tuned. But for now, please let me know what you all think of Halloween Ends. Did you think it's a giant dumpster fire and that the rioters need to be shot for it? Actually, you know what? No. I do have one more thing. This did not need to be a trilogy. You could have put this into 1, maybe 2 movies. This did not need to be a whole 3-movie thing. Tell me I'm wrong. But yeah. Or you can just tell me if you think it's an absolute dumpster fire like most people seem to, or you can tell me if it's okay. Or if you actually really liked it. There's no judgment in my comments section. Just remember that. Maybe a little judgment, but not too much. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and you just had to listen to me ramble about mine. So yeah, stay tuned for more spooky shit.